I want to take this opportunity to properly introduce myself. My name is Frank Kane. I was one of the original stag fighters that took place around Columbus, Ohio. This is what they call the Smokers, where it was a boxing, wrestling combination. These were all legitimate matches where they bet on the matches openly in the arenas. It was outlawed by the Boxing Commission in about 1944. I had 3 good years of being introduced into the business as a smoker fighter. Then later I went on to the carnivals to take on all comers, and I did that for about 12 years. I was what they call a combination man. I took on fights, or I took on wrestlers. I weighed 145 pounds. A lot of times we would fight guys 50 or 60 pounds heavier than we were. They had rules and regulations in the carnivals. It was not like the smokers, but it was very rugged. You wrestled 4 or 5 times a day. Sometimes I took on high as many as 3 boxing matches. We did this for 6 or 7 months out of the year. Then, of course, they closed up in the winter time. I approximately had over 500 boxing matches in those years on the carnival. Then I went to full-fledged professional wrestling, which I did for over 40 years. I was the United States champion. I was the originator and the creator of the mass team, the Infernos, for about 8 years. After that, after I quit the Infernos, I went as the Great Mephisto. I won the United States title by defeating Pat Patterson at the Cow Palace. And I wrestled until they blackballed me from the business.
All right, thank you, Mr. Kane. So everybody, that's a little introduction. I want to talk about the original mixed martial arts in America, the Smokers. We're talking about take on all comers, carnival wrestling, and boxing. And then we're going to talk about professional wrestling.